is the Tamil. I kindly request everyone to please rise.
As the lamp dispels darkness, knowledge dispels ignorance, is the path to progress. I respectfully invite the honorable dignitaries on the dais to light the ceremonial lamp. Thank you. Now, I respectfully invite Dr. P. Naslima, Convener and Organizing Secretary, ICFSN 2026, Professor and Head, Department of Nutrition and Dietetics, Periyar University, to deliver the welcome address. Ma'am, please.
Very good morning to all. Respected dignitaries, esteemed guests, distinguished speakers, and dear participants. I am really privileged to have the pleasant task of welcoming the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais to this inaugural function of two-day self-sponsored international conference on functional foods and smart nutrition technologies. This international conference serves as a global platform for scientists, industry professionals, healthcare experts, and policy makers to exchange knowledge on the latest advances in functional foods, nutraceuticals, and smart. The conference highlights innovative research, emerging technologies, and practical applications that integrate food science, biotechnology, and digital nutrition tools to improve health outcomes, support disease prevention, and promote sustainable and personalized nutrition for future food systems. In this situation, gathering of people to share their views exclusively on functional foods is a timely event. With the auspicious guidance of our Vice Chancellor Committee members, and with the never-ending support of our faculty members, research scholars, and students of our nutrition department, we are organizing this international conference. Productivity is never an accident. It is always the result of commitment to excellence, intelligent planning, and focused effort. I welcome a person with simplicity, enthusiastic, who is none other than our most respected member of Vice Chancellor Committee of Periyar University, Professor R. Subramani sir. Under the visionary leadership of him, Periyar University has continued to thrive as a beacon of academic excellence, innovation, dynamic learning environment, and advancing research initiatives, which has not only elevated our institution stature but also inspired us all. I am very grateful to you, sir, for accepting our invitation to deliver the presidential address in this international conference, even in your busy schedule. Once again, welcome you, sir. The chief guest of this inaugural function is Professor Santer Vichinchar. He is a professor and director of the Center of Excellence in Functional Foods and Gastronomy and Vice Dean of Research, Innovation and International Affairs at the Faculty of Agro-Industry, Prince of Sangola University, Thailand. His expertise is in food science and technology with a research focused on prebiotics, functional foods and gut-brain health, addressing obesity, Alzheimer's disease and depression through the microbiota gut-brain axis. Over 17 years, he has led or co-led more than 60 research projects, holds 12 patents and trade secrets, collaboration with over 10 industrial partners, and has published 71 peer-reviewed articles and 5 book chapters, achieving the H index of 21 with over 2,300 citations. He has delivered plenary and keynote lectures at more than 20 international conferences, contributed to Thai FDA-approved prebiotic health claims, received PSU's Outstanding Researcher 2022 and Outstanding Thesis Advisor at 2020 and various awards, and leads the prebiotic and gut health laboratory equipped with advanced in vitro gut models. We warmly welcome you, sir, to this inaugural conference. The keynote speaker of this inaugural function is Dr. R. Kumar, sir. Holds a MSc from Tamil Nadu Agricultural University and a PhD in food science from Bharatiya University, Coimbatore, and currently serves as a project director of the Space, Food and Logistic Programs at DIBT Mysuru, contributing to India's Gaganyaan mission in collaboration with ISRO and DRDO. With over 30 years of R&D experience in combat ration technology, food packaging, and thermal and non-thermal processing, he has made significant contributions to the development of meal ready-to-eat rations for the Indian Army and Navy, biodegradable and multi-layer packing systems, and large-scale processing technologies for tender coconut water and coconut sap, what we call as NEERA, as well as critical survival pack components for the Indian Air Force. As a scientist and center head, Dr. Kumar has successfully transferred food processing and packaging technologies to more than 150 industries, holds 20 granted patents with additional filings, and has published over 100 research papers and 6 book chapters. He has actively served as a national regulatory, scientific and academic committees including FSSAI, BIS and ISRO-linked expert panels, and he has guided numerous students at various levels and has received several prestigious honors such as DRDO Scientist of the Year Award and National Technology Innovation Award for his outstanding contributions to the field of food science and technology. We are truly privileged to have him with us today and extend a very warm and respectful welcome to him. Welcome you, sir. I have a great pleasure in welcoming our another guest. Professor Chamilia Vinodini is a senior professor in food science and technology at Wayamba University of Sri Lanka with over 35 years of academic and research experience. She has served as a dean of Livestock, Fisheries, and holds adjunct professor Fisheries and Nutrition, and head of the Department of Food Science and Technology, and holds adjacent professorship and international research appointments. Her academic background includes PhD from Tokyo University of Fisheries, along with MPhil, MSc and BSc qualifications completed by professional training in higher education teaching. She has a H&S of 20 with over 1,700 citations and has published more than 250 scholarly works, including high and book chapters with leading international publishers. Professor Chamilia has secured and led numerous internationally and nationally funded projects from agencies such as World Bank, FAO, IRDC, NSF, and Commonwealth Organization, and has received multiple prestigious international, national, and university level research awards. With this brief introduction, I wholeheartedly welcome you, Madam, to this inaugural ceremony. I have a great pleasure in welcoming our another guest, Professor J.M.J.K. Jayasinghe, who is a professor in food science and technology at the University of Sri Lanka, Sri Jayawardhanepure, Sri Lanka, with more than 3 decades of professional experience spanning academic, research, and agri-food policy. He holds a PhD in Management and Economics in Agriculture and Forestry from Tokyo University of Agriculture and Technology, Japan, and MSc in Food Science and Technology. His career includes service as head of the Department of Food Science and Technology, along with the prior roles as senior lecturer, postdoctoral researcher in Japan, and economist in internationally funded development programs, and assistant director at the Sri Lanka Export Development Board. He has also held various leadership roles within Sri Lankan Association for the Advancement of Science and continues to contribute in research, education, and science outreach at the national and international levels. We are delighted to have you here at this conference, sir. Welcome you, sir. All scientific meets are the platform for sharing of scientific knowledge among the scientists, scholars, teachers, students, and industrialists. Guest speakers like eminent scientists and academicians are the treasure house of the scientific knowledge. I have an immense pleasure in welcoming all the guest speakers who are going to handle all the technical session for this 2-day event. My special welcome to Dr. Chakravarti sir from Niftam, Haryana for the technical session who will be involved in this morning. Over the next 2 days, we will witness enlightening technical sessions and paper presentations that will help us deeper insights into cutting edge of development in functional food technologies. I also welcome the HOD and faculty members from other departments, particularly Professor Kannan sir from the Department of Zoology and Professor Sethu Raman sir from the Department of Sociology, and Dr. Radhika madam from the Department of Statistics. And my special welcome to all my colleagues, Dr. S. Parmeshwari, who is going to deliver the vote of thanks, and Dr. Adu Chudar, Dr. Veni Priyadarshini, and Swarnalata madam, and all my beloved research scholars and students of my own department, and Dr. Dhanlakshmi, Dr. Kaushalya, and Vanita Satya from the Women's Studies of our Career University to this conference. I also welcome all the present media people gathered here to disseminate the value of the seminar to the public. Once again, I extended my heartfelt welcome to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the warm and inspiring welcome.
Honoring is the essence of our culture. I request the dignitaries to kindly proceed with honoring the esteemed guest. I respectfully request our prestigious dignitary, Dr. R. Subramani sir, Member, Vice Chancellor Committee, Peria University, Salem, to honor all of our chief guests of the day. We warmly welcome our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Santa Vichenchak sir, to receive the honor. Thank you, sir. With great pleasure, we invite our renowned chief guest, Dr. R. Kumar sir, to receive the honor. My gracious chief guest, Dr. Chandani ma'am, to receive the honor. Minister to receive the honor. Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. P. Nasri ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you all.
Memories made today are cherished forever. Let this remind you of shared purpose. It is indeed a proud moment for the organizers to document and release this honor. I request our Vice Chancellor Convener Committee, Dr. R. Subramanian sir, to release this honor, and I request all the dignitaries on the dais to receive a copy. Thank you all. The conference now has the privilege of inviting. With due respect, we invite our Honorable Member of the Vice Chancellor Committee, Dr. R. Sir from Periyar University, Salem, to deliver the presidential address. Sir, please.
Very good morning. Most revered dignitaries of the dais, on the dais. Before presiding over the international conference, I would give a prelude about this event. We have successfully completed our 24th convocation. You know very well, 48 hours, all the teachers were continuously engaged in coordinating all the events in different committees. Within 20 hours, everything, we wind up the convocation around 4:30 only, convocation proceedings and other works. Within 16 to 18 hours, we are in a position to conduct a grand international seminar. It shows the commitment of the faculty members. You have to give a big round of applause to the organizers. And yet, Professor Nasri was entrusted biggest of taking care of VVIP's menu, handling the high profile officer in the university from the entry to the exit. Each and every moment was keenly monitored with her team. Is amazing. She didn't take a rest. She didn't postpone her conference. You see, within 15 hours, such a grand thing is a grand program is really it's appreciable. As an administrator, I personally appreciate Professor Nasri for her untiring effort. Friends, in our dais, we have versatile personalities. We have the dignitaries from Thailand, Sri Lanka, Karnataka, and other parts of the country. In our domain also, we have versatile personalities like Professor Kannan. All of them are going to transact meaningful knowledge or meaningful conversation about the very important topic of functional foods and smart nutrition technologies. This is very strange and something contradictory topic which we are going to dwell 2 days. See, the world is witnessing a binary encumbrance of hungry and obesity. You people are aware about it now. One part we are seeing the nature of hungry, the intensity of the hungry. Other part, people are hardly toil to reduce their obesity. Such a scenario is very crucial part. In that scenario, so we are talking about functional foods and smart nutrition technology. Today's, I hope more than 12 experts or 13 experts are going to share their expertise with you. See that there is a mismatch between the food environment and the human evolution because of the population and other climate change, conflict and other technological development. The biggest task is of the scientists is to what we supposed to have, what sort of ingredients they have, which we are consuming every day, how much calorie they have. We least bother about all those things. Very meager percentage of population are only they are very conscious about their preferences of food. Rest others, we are not bothering about what is there, what sort of impact, what sort of implications, what sort of health hazards it likely to have on the health, simultaneously will have on the psychological issues also. We are very much lacking in spreading the food literacy among the public, even in the educated community also. There is a statistics. 375 million people are suffering from hunger. See that across the globe, the numerical value of 735 million people are suffering from hunger. There's so many reasons are there. I said conflict is one of the reasons. Climate change another. Economic instability, globalization, corporatization, and all those things are also the very crucial factors in the contributing this the food shortage. More precisely, say nearly 1 in 11 people worldwide faces hunger. 1 in 11. So you see that in this group also you can see 1 in 11 we are having the hunger problem we are facing. 318 million facing acute crisis level food insecurity. It's very crucial issue. The food insecurity problem. World Health Organization and other organizations, academicians, scientists, they are all toiled to cope up the situation. 3 billion cannot afford a healthy diet. Again, the first part is not hungry. Second part is healthy diet. 3 billion people cannot afford healthy diet. We don't know what is the meaning for healthy diet, including me. What is the healthy diet? Are we conscious about it? No. If sometimes no, our family members very conscious about our health, no, we least bother about it. Just ignore them. No, don't eat, no, you give what according to let it be. We can take medicines. Such kind of attitude we have. 35 million children under 5 suffer from the food wasting. Poor nutrition is linked to 10 to 11 million premature deaths annually. Again, alarming data. Over 1 billion metric ton food wastage, 20% of food wastage again. So one side is the wastage of food is keep on increasing. It amounts to the loss of economy. And another side, across the globe, scientists like the scientific organization, academic institutions, they are continuously conducting. Recently, I read an article in China. they are having vertical farming system managed by artificial intelligence. So we people are having a conventional thought on, so open space only we can able to have a cultivation. But what they are doing now, we in our system know that in the class we are having, we house there only, that the people are living. What they are doing know that they have a flask system, around 200 stored, 300 stored flask system they have. They are managing the entire cultivation by AI. So everything, not only the fertilizers to the sunlight and the fungus and what sort of disease that the particular crop is facing, all those things. I stunned to read the article recently. So vertical farming, China such a way know that urban farming, they are having such kind of system, not in outskirts of the urban, inside the main city capitals, they are having such kind of vertical farming system. Their notion is to match the food production according to the population. Such kind of research is going on in China. So now we are talking about always food science and the clinical nutrition people, they are insisting, they are conducting fairs and expos about millets and healthy foods and healthy diet, keep on spreading those, trying to spreading those knowledge. Here we are talking about the functional foods and smart nutrition technologies. So what sort of food is required for our survival? The lifespan was our grandfather time or grandmother time, it was maybe 100, 110 also. So now we are not able to. This moment is permanent, next moment is not consistent for us, each and every one. People are facing such an inconsistent healthy situation we are all facing, not because of the only environment, because of the food, because of the medicine which we are consuming. Without bothering the health condition, no, we are consuming all sort of foods, all spicy foods, all unhealthy foods, then simultaneously pizza, burger and everything goes beyond our imagination. So our Gen Zs are very much wandering over to pizza and other, the busy bella bath, you are all quite aware about the food, no? What it is, anybody could throw some light on about it? Busy bella bath which we are consuming in the Star Hotel. You don't know what it. Any guess? Any guess? Nothing. Busy bella bath is that they are giving. Pizza, burgers. Some people swallow for it. Are we eager to eat? No. If it is in the form of popcorn, we are very much delighted to have. If our father or a brother or a veteran denied that right of having popcorn in the cinema mall, immediately we agitated, our agitation level keep on raising, we are not quarreling with the veteran. So we are unaware about it. Whose fault? Is the fault of a parent, or is the fault of academia, or is the fault of the individual? Whose fault? So we have in our rich Tamil knowledge system in Thirukural, how to eat, what time we supposed to eat, what to consume. 10 couplets are there under medicine. That's a marundu. So such kind of attil arindu kadaipidithu maaralla thuikka thuvara pasithu. When you have a requirement, you analyze your body whether it deserves it or not. Accordingly, you can have your food. So you have how much percentage of the water is required for the body. In the morning, how much quantity we supposed to eat. In the afternoon, how much quantity you supposed to eat. In the dinner, how much quantity you supposed to eat. Each and everything is available in our Tamil literature. So 50% food, remaining 50% should be there. Yeah, then only that is about biological functioning will be in good in the night time. But we never bother about. Up to this level, we are feeding. So, USPAL is this crucial international conference. The dignitaries, academic luminaries from Thailand, Sri Lanka, and Karnataka, and across India, they are going to enlighten your knowledge about the food literacy. My final appeal to my dear students and the scholars, you have to take the message that you need to have a regular debate. You have to make this concept as in the public debate, like politics, like cinema, like culture, like cosmetics, like dressing, like personality. We never ever had this kind of conversation with our friends. So, my dear young friends, take the message from experts, have a discussion wherever possible, try to save our society, because the health hazards, once we have health hazards, the pain and sufferings, not only the individuals, those who are surrounding with them know it. My father has a problem, entire family will be in trouble. I have a problem, my family will be in trouble. Like, if a family has a problem, the society will be in trouble. Society is in a problem, country will be in trouble. In order to save our future, in order to have a long survival of the human being, you take the message, have a conversation. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for the insightful and encouraging address.
The conference is honored to receive its inaugural address from Dr. Santet Vincent, sir, Director, Center of Excellence in Functional Foods and Gastronomy, Faculty of Agro-Industry, Prince of Shankara University, Thailand. Sir, please.
Good morning. I'm from Thailand. So if you expect to listen from Thailand, mainly we may famous on what? Food, right? So that's why I come here. Because food is almost famous in Thailand. Thailand is, we try to claim as the kitchen of the world. So I think some of many countries agree for that. But however, some of them still have some problem in nutrition. And Thailand now we try to improve some food in quality. Not we eat today we eat food not just only for hungry or just survival. That means food beyond eat not just survival. But yes, at the basic is you have to have the food for survival, and the beyond is food for health, for promoting for the health. So that's why we set up this conference for functional food. And actually, I come from the program of functional food and nutrition. I've been teaching for functional food and nutrition for master and PhD. So this program have been set 10 years ago. Actually, for functional foods, we are the first program in Thailand. This program, have been inspired by a professor from Canada. In last 10 years ago, we not much talk about functional food in Thailand, but thereafter we talk more. And recently now the policy in Thailand, so we have some policy that we try to promote health. For example, if you go to Thailand now, it is common that the restaurant will ask, you want to get sugar or without sugar? Or half of sugar. This is common for all people in Thailand now. So I think that is starting point. What I'm going to say is knowledge is just knowledge. Actually, we want to make you have in practical, daily practical. So that is I think this is the real nutrition. So in real nutrition, have you practice with yourself first, and then continue with your family and other people nearby you. So that is very good starting point. My research actually not focused on just only functional food, but more specific in one of famous ingredient that we call prebiotics. Prebiotics is actually have been coined by Gibson. So I am the one of the students that have been learned from the root of this Professor Gibson in Reading University last 73 years ago. So that's why now I'm been do research on this prebiotics. And now, because the root of this is, we know that now our health, like non-NCD, mainly non-NCD, like obesity or diabetes or some other diseases, come from not just only their food directly, but they have some influence by gut microbiota. So gut microbiota is one of the most important issues now that make you more healthy. If you can take care of your food, bacteria in your gut, that means you can take care of your health at the end. So hopefully, at the final, I think I would like to thank Professor Nasli. Very thankful for inviting me to be here, and also I'm very thankful to Associate Professor Dr. Chakravarti. Helped me a lot for this. He has been my friend for a long time. So this is even his first time to visit in the south. Actually, I have been visited in New Delhi previously. So thinking after this, I will give you some experience, not just only knowledge. Because knowledge, I think you can get from any Google, Chat, GPT or anywhere. But experience cannot easy if you not handle on. So I think experience will be benefit and we can have discussion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for setting a strong academic tone for the conference.
Invite Dr. R. Kumar sir, Scientist G and Center Head DRDO, Defense Institute of Biodefense Technologies, Mysuru, to deliver the keynote address. Sir, please.
Kale Vanakkam, good morning. Respected member Vice Chancellor Committee, Dr. R. Subramanian, Periyar University, Salem, Dr. P. Nancy, Chairman Organizing Committee of this International Conference, Dr. Sansalvat Pinchonu, Director from Thailand, Dr. Jai Singh from Sri Lanka, and yes, sitting the dais, delegates, students and friends. Once again, a very good morning to all of you. And this conference, the international conference, focused on the importance of functional foods and how the smart nutrient technologies can improve your diet, particularly when we are facing the challenges of the lifestyle related or the disorders, what we call your obesity, diabetics, and even including the cancer today. Last week, there are some reports, the state like Tamil Nadu now it is the number one in the country with the number of cases of cancer. Among the lifestyle diseases, hypertension, obesity and diabetics is a very worrisome and causing factor because the amount of expenditure the government or the health authorities they are spending on the people, particularly in the rural areas and in the urban sector, the expenditure which government is investing on these kind of health related things is alarming and very high. If we can divert the expenditure towards taking care of the other aspects, the country can progress very well where we are dreaming that 2040 we are going to be a developed nation. Particularly the lifestyle diseases mainly causes, as Professor Subramanian sir mentioned, it is all because of our mindset. Unless we control our mind and eat a healthy, safe food, you cannot elevate these kind of disorders. The diabetes starts if you are taking more of energy, which is not as per your requirements, maybe the basal metabolic rate or your BMI or your energy expenditure, which is not meeting as per your physical activity. And the second aspect is your hypertension. The more of sugar, the more of salt and more of other processed foods you are taking, then you are also leading into the hypertension and then you are going to end up with other cardiovascular disorders. So the conference will focus on how the healthy diets and the smart nutrition technologies will influence in taking care of the lifestyle disorders. Particularly now we are talking now there are a lot of research is going on in everywhere how the gut microbiota is playing an important role in controlling all those things. Today, all of us, we are sitting in this hall. Your mood, your stress level is also related to your amount of and the type of microorganisms present in your gut microbiota, your intestine. If you want to be a very stress-free, what you call the human being, you have to take care of your gut microbiota also. There are millions, trillions of species or the cultures which is available in your GI tract, which you have to protect. When you are taking very high processed foods, when you are taking very high what you call the acidic products, their gut microbiota is get disturbed. What we consider dysbiosis. So the dysbiosis is an imbalance between your diet and your gut microbiota. So we urge that the students, communities, particularly take care of your gut microbiota, and that will these things. There are a lot of functional foods, smart nutrition technologies, and that I will be talking in the later stage in the presentation. So at this stage, what I urge is take care of your lifestyle disease problems with safe and nutritious food with a balanced diet. Earlier we are focusing only on the carbohydrate, fat, protein. Now we are focusing on even the functional foods, and then the prebiotics, postbiotics, synbiotics, so many things. So that is very, very important that we will address in the detail in the next after this inaugural functions. So once again, I thank the organizer, Professor Nancy, and her team for providing us opportunity to come here to give our thoughts so that the young generation, particularly those who are in this research field, they will benefit. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable